Hey guys, today I am doing a review. Hooray! It's a new video. I hope you're very excited for it. Today we are reviewing a a very a big boy. We're reviewing the Studio Series Dark of the Moon number 68 Leadfoot, which is a Target exclusive, as you can see from the Target logo. I got this today, and somebody already beat me to the race of doing a review on it. So you're gonna watch me do a review on it. So, as always, because I see the professionals do this a lot. Here's the box. It's a very beautiful box. You got a very nice picture of Leadfoot. Got a very nice picture of his beautiful face right here. There's a deluxe class. I don't know how to say all that. Here's the back of the box. Very, picture of Leadfoot. It's car mode, NASCAR, of course. Whatever this is, doggy, and you guys can decide if you're gonna read that or not. So, yep. So fucking image right there. I don't feel like there. Yeah, the big screen inspired. And here is more of that packaging. It's a little Autobot symbol right there. And yeah. So I don't know what else to say, because of course. So I already opened this earlier, if you can see it on my freaking Instagram. This is the freaking thing out of the packaging. It has no sort of freaking protection wristbands, whatever they use. So you could just pop these dudes out, Alright, everybody, people only came here to see Leadfoot. So let's take out this big boy. Yes. Put him in all his glory right here. Let me grab out everything else, cause yeah. Okay, so here's Leadfoot outside of his packaging. He's a very chunky boy. No offense, cause pretty chunky myself. And he has a little doggy named Steeljaw, which never appeared in the movie, so I don't know why they decided to include this. I'ma just throw it off to the side. I mean, the only accessories he comes with are these weapons right here. It's freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Got this gun, little Gatling gun, and you got these things that attach on his shoulders and stuff, so look, I'm armored up. Alright, so everybody only came here for one thing, and it's to see Leadfoot. So here's Leadfoot. So I like this part, and I'm not gonna lie. So what's to say about this? I never got the original Dark of the Moon version, just like I never got Soundwave or Q because they were cancelled. So I have to wait so many years just to get this one. So he looks really good. I saw many people complain about it, like on his promotional images that Hasbro posted on Instagram, and I can understand why they thought it wasn't going to be so good. I mean, my only problem with this was the freaking legs, right? When I first saw it, this was going to be my main concern about this figure. Also, gotta fix this up a bit, because every time it comes out of the packaging, it never comes out remotely good. He's a little, on a little stubby side, and obviously it's a short character. I think he's the shortest out of all the wreckers. So far I got 2 wreckers, so yep. So now that I have more fucking minutes to record this, because my whole family's a fucking cucks, Let's get on with the actual figure itself, other than me just constantly talking. So, let's bring this boy up close, you know? He's a very, very nice figure. He has a lot of detail that Hasbro could have fucking painted the fucking figure even more, and stop letting your fucking buyers paint it themselves, because what the Christ is this? And there's your fucking promotional image right here, right? That's your promotional image right there, right? This is the artwork that you guys CGI image render, and here's the actual figure itself. Now, I'm one to say, yo guys, don't even complain, but no, it's getting more serious this time. There's supposed to be a 42 up here, and I am usually the person who, like most people, customize the figure themselves, but I don't want to waste money on paint, which I could just be using to buy more of these dudes and whatever I can do for my channel. Anyways, let's get on with the actual figure himself. Freaking fix the camera because this stand is so shit. Professional, I know. So let's get on with the actual freaking character. I feel like the head sculpt is really nice. I like it. I like how it looks. So it can look up this far. It can look down that far, so it really doesn't. It could do this little spinny thing on his freaking head. It could use more paint on his freaking top. It's just like this nice piece right here. I like the way this thing is like shaped, so that was really nice. The arms can go like this, can go down. For some reason on mine, every time I try to move this, sometimes this thing just pops off. Well, not like it falls out, but it's like it doesn't stay intact. So, see, told you, it's like this thing begins to go up, because normally right here you're supposed to clip this. There's like a little thing that where it clips it in. So sometimes you gotta hold it. So it goes like this around. Got the arms right here. Nice little spinny majiggy. Right? Now we go up to his legs. Goes, kicks that far back, kicks that far to the front. There is a bend in whatever the fuck this type of knee is. And the toes, man. It doesn't really go that down. It could do that. I'm guessing that's for transformation though. Overall, you can get the dude into some decent poses, but not necessarily the best posing. And let's continue on with the armoring up. You know, armor up Leadfoot because he's a wrecker. Here's just what I'm supposed to say is a minigun. So this thing goes on here, right? So you put this right there, like you should. Fucking hell. So you just put that on there, right? So there, you got the minigun on his little shoulder. So now we move on to these, right? These will clip on his freaking arms, right? There's these little, you know, things right here that will enter in there. You can see the little hollow spacing, right? You just clip that on right there. And you do the same, because it brings two. Of course, it's supposed to bring two. And do that right there. And you got his arms ready to shoot. Because apparently that's what Michael Bay likes to do, shoot stuff. Now you got the option to put these on his belly, but I don't really do that because they will probably fall off. I mean, you got the same thing right here. You got two hollows things, right? You got the two hollows. Got the two hollow spacing right there. And there is a peg right there under his window. And to me, every time I try to put it on, it'll probably just like fall off. So I try not to do it. So I just keep his arms and his little shoulder cannon right there. And then it actually stays up pretty well. And final accessory, he has his little doggy. Not really necessary, but it's a good addition. Because in the movie, Leadfoot was supposed to have this dog Steeljaw, but it was cut from the movie, so it's only concept art. So I only say like that. I think the only figure ever. This only came out in Human Alliance, I believe. Until now, he is here. So we might see more concept art characters come to life. So for the size comparison, because everybody wants to know what's the size. Here's Roadbuster customized. So pretty tall boy. He's a pretty tall boy. This is customized, of course. So yeah, doesn't look like the actual one. Here's the fucker that murdered him. Very sad, very sad. And here's another big boy, Hound, from the Age of Extinction line. Very nice scaling. I really enjoy it, to be honest. It's a really good figure, you know. The backpack. Oh, one thing I really like about this figure is the backpack. That thing compresses really nicely. It flats, right? It's really flat. But that's also because pretty much the whole front car is right here, and the whole back car is on his freaking legs. And I prefer this backpack than Roadbuster, because Roadbuster, you can't really do much with this character. Also because this one usually like pops off, this one just stays in place. So I think the only issue with this guy is these shoulders thing that usually pop off. And since this is a new review and I don't think many people have done this, I'm gonna show you how to transform this, because people are gonna start complaining that I don't show the transformation. So let me head on with that. So to begin transforming this dude, we're gonna, obviously, you gotta take out the guns, bro. You gotta take out the guns, you gotta take out the shoulder things up here as well. Alright, so now to actually begin the transformation. And my steps, okay? First thing you gotta do, pop these things out, right? So this thing's gonna pop out, right? And right here, you move this thing back a little bit, you lift this part up, you go here, put the head inside, and then with these parts right here, you cover the head up like slightly and push this right there, and meanwhile push that back down. So you practically got, wow, my English not good. You got the front of the car practically done. Now to the legs, really easy. Push that in, push that in, boom, boom. You got those parts done. And be sure to pull this thing out first, of course. Now gotta pull this part, not the whole top section, just this part, like that. Good. All right, paying attention. All right, right here you push this part down, gotta press it right there. Good. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Alright, push this part down. Now, right? See this part right here? This top section? Put that down, and then you put this headpiece down here. Good, good. You guys paying attention? Now, for the legs, pull this part down right there. Pull this part down right there as well. See if you could get this focus. Good. Go up here. Straighten this out. Got this step. Alright. For the arms, push the hand inside. Do the same for this side. Now let's get on with this part of the car. Right? So, flatten this out. Push that down. Right? There are like these little slots right here, and there are also like, I don't know what's it called, but there's these open slots, there's hollow slots. Alright, you put these outer ones, you gotta compress it in there. So just gotta like figure it out how to do it, right? push this part. So, right there. Good. You do the same to this side. Good. Then you tighten the back. And you practically got the back of the car done. Now to the front. Alright, you see these shoulders? You gotta move that in. This part, gotta move that up. And be careful when you're doing this. You're gonna have to clip this one in here. And clip this back part inside of here. So, I don't know how you guys will go out of your way to do it, but this is the way I do it. So, go right there, and push this up a bit. Got this part done. Now for this side, do the same thing you did with the other arm. Push this part up. So, cut this thing right in there. Pull this back a little bit. Push that in, and straighten that out. Good, good, you guys got that? I don't know if you guys did, but hopefully you guys understood what I'm saying. Alright, you keep this all together, put this all together. Good. Here. Alright, you gotta push everything, make sure everything's compressed. And there's your car mode. So, car mode is very beautiful. This is actually one of my favorite alt modes of the Dark on the Moon movie. I like the Target logo right there. Right, it's a very nice car. I mean, for mine it doesn't really roll, but I could live with it. You know, it's not too terrible. Not the greatest thing in the world. But to me, this is probably my favorite wrecker figure so far. Right? Gotta, you know, make sure everything's all tight. Make sure nothing's out of order. So, for the accessories, because it can't be a wrecker without weaponizing it. So this part, right, will go up here into this little hole right there. So you gotta stick it in just like you do to your girl. And this thing, same thing as the arm. There's this part right here, right? You put that inside of there. So it's just gonna lay out there. Same thing goes for right here. You know, this part, do the same thing. Right there. And for these missiles, this is where it comes out, you know, pops out more. Got these parts right there. And you attach it right there. So, put that on. I think I did this wrong. Yeah, this is the wrong way. Alright. Right there. And do the same thing right here. Now that is a weaponized car mode. And if you're wondering, yo, what do we do with this little ducky? You just set him up here, or you just tell that fucker to get out. And that's pretty much it with the weaponized car mode. So, I'm gonna get more into that in a bit. Let me go freaking transform Roadbuster really quick. Back to recording. So, here is the, you know, Wrecker Roadbuster. I'll put that dude over there. And they look very nice together, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite car mode so far is obviously Roadbuster. I don't know why. But I really do enjoy Leadfoot very much. Obviously, in the movies, and I will say this when I was younger, my favorite wrecker, was always Roadbuster. Maybe because of the green, I don't know. I just thought he looked cool. Leadfoot, right now, in toy form, by far, Leadfoot right now is my favorite wrecker figure as of now. It's way more better in hand. Like, I'm not even lying. I didn't know if this was actually going to be good or not, but it actually really is good. So, size comparison, they pretty much are nearly the same size. I mean, except for, like, you put this part out right here, then yeah, it's gonna be a bit more longer. I'm gonna line them up. Yeah, but together, armored NASCAR, dude, this is amazing. I never had none of these figures until now, There's a size comparison with him and this little doggy. Very nice. Other than that, this guy is really, really good. I really enjoy his car. So, he can like, well, right now he's not gonna roll that well because for some reason I messed up a bit. I think I'm gonna have to transform it again. I don't know, but he's okay in rolling. She's a Target exclusive, like I said, obviously because of the Target logo. And Studio Series is aiming for the more accurate color scheme and, you know, the way they look. So they can't really just put that empty, or else, you know, other companies won't want to sell it. So this is only available in Target unless you can find some dude or some website that sells it for not too much in whatever country you're from and don't have, you know, Leadfoot or a Target. I'm pretty sure they'll sell it somewhere else. Who knows? But by far, I can really say it. This is probably my favorite record. One of my top 10 favorite Studio Series, to be honest. But mainly because of the car. The robo mode, it needs more paint work. But other than that, I think this is one of the best interpretation of Leadfoot in a toy form. Other than the original Dark of the Moon version that was canceled, which is a bummer because that is being sold for $1,000 freaking dollars. But I'm so glad we're getting them again in this new, you know, Studio Series. So I'm only missing one more record, which is Topspin. So once I get that, I'll say you'll be expecting a review for that one. Other than that, I really enjoyed this. I don't know how many times I need to say it. It's a really nice figure. It looks really good. You know, both of them armored up, ready to like go pew 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 on someone. Very nice. Really loving this card, you know. So let me go zoom this back into robot mode real quick. So yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the review. What I have to say about this figure, if it's a 1 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. One issue I really don't like about the Transformer figures are usually around the freaking legs. I don't understand why. It's always been like an issue I had for some reason. Oops. I forgot to like fix this. Let me just fix this really quickly. There's normally an issue I have with most Transformers figures will always be the legs. I usually feel like everything goes well until you reach like the feet or the soccer shoes or whatever you call it. It's always been like a mini problem for me. But I think this one handled it well. You know, you got, it looks really well. So I feel like they could have worked more on the leg part, because it's practically like you're just like laying it down pretty much. I like the inclusion of Steel Jaw. I like that they finally released Leadfoot, and so did for Soundwave. And because I wasn't able to get these other than Dark Side Soundwave from the Age of Extinction Advanced line, but they never sold Leadfoot because that figure was canceled in the States and was only sold overseas. Fuck you, Kmart. But I'm so glad they actually made it again. And I like how this one looks. In person, it's way more better. Yeah, sometimes Hasbro suck at taking pictures to promote their freaking figures. But I could say it's a really good figure. It has a lot of lack of paint. And normally I just customize it, which I'll probably will on this. So if you want to see that, you can check out my Instagram, which will be the my main Instagram is the photography Instagram. So if you want to see shots of Leadfoot, like more, because I'm gonna post them at the end of the video. If you want to see more pictures of it, it's gonna be on my Insta with, you know, if you want to see what else I found. So normally my Target where I live have nothing, and I had to go to another, I think it's like upstate, it's technically upstate, on a bus, and I found 3 of these, but I only got one because I can only afford one. So it's a very nice figure. I like it a lot. I can see the future of Hasbro with the lack of paint. Like, some dude made a Photoshop image of having it like the more movie color accuracy, movie color aesthetic, and it really just surprised me how like some dude can just do it that quickly, and Hasbro has this much money and they can't even put the effort to make the paint right. So most of this should have been black, but then it's like a dark brown color, which I don't know why they do that. They did it for Sentinel Prime. They do it for a bunch of figures. For some reason, they do dark brown instead of like the actual black color. Like some of this, yeah, it's black, but the other parts are like a dark brown, dark gray, and it's like, dude, just do it how it's supposed to be. Other than that, the figure itself is good. Like I said, the 8.5 because of those little minor things. Other than that, I really enjoy it. And if you want a Leadfoot figure, go get this one, and don't waste $1,000 just to get a one that was released in 2013 or 2011. I don't remember the date. Or if you want to complete the whole Studio Series line, get this. And if you're from the United States, this won't be too hard to find. I'm glad I found this in the stores because I really enjoy finding stuff in stores instead of ordering online. This was on pre-order. The initial release was supposed to be September 11, I think, but somehow they got it released early, so wasn't gonna miss a chance to get this. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I really hope you enjoyed the review, and if you didn't, that's all fine. I mean, you got Emgo Autobottom coming soon with their better review. I'm normally, my shit is not for children, so if you're a child, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just fiddling with these little missile things. I'm wasting too much time, aren't I? Good figure. You should buy it if you want it. If you don't want it, that's fine. Leave a like, leave a dislike if you don't like the video, which is probably a few of you. I think I'm the second person who reviewed this. Yeah, because the first person is One Shall Stand. I'll leave his review in the description then. Other than that, that's just about it. So yeah, I'll see you. Say bye, 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 bye.